Right, Tobela, Mandawe, Ewela, Makosi, Hanyang. I will be just waiting for everyone. I'm available. Is that the right way to say? Well, I'm here. So, it's open now. Okay, remember it's Tuesday for those who are going to be watching this for the first time. It's Tuesday, and on Tuesdays, I'm available. I'm here to answer your question related to spiritual matters. So if you're here, remember, you can ask me anything that, it's just a day that we relax. That's what we are here for. So I'll wait for everyone to be here. And I'll wait for everyone to talk. Remember, it's Tuesdays, guys. We're talking freely. So I'll just be playing this, waiting for you guys to talk because it's not planned. Remember, it's Tuesday. I'm just here, like we talk. Those of us who are dealing with spiritual matters, and we just want someone going through the same thing or someone who's gone through it so that we can share. And I can share my experiences, things that I've learned along the process. And we share. This is Tuesday. So remember, yes, it's Tuesday. We're talking to each other. So I'll wait for people to talk. While waiting, I'll play Mambira. I'm still practicing. Remember, it's Tuesday. We're talking to each other, guys, about spiritual things. I'm here freely giving my time so that I can help those who need help. All right? Remember that. If you're here and you don't know what this is all about, it's about me giving my time to share and help those who might need help with what I can help them with. Remember that I don't know everything, but with what I know. It's Tuesday. Tobela Ayanda, Tobela Nkosi, Thokozani Nkosi. Yes, guys, remember it's Tuesday. We're talking. Those who want help, remember I'm here as yes, it's like one those kind of places, one-stop shop, where if you have something that is bothering you spiritually, you go and talk to someone. Ask me, talk to me now. That is what I'm here for. Anyway, since you guys love gossip too much, I'll just share a little bit so while you guys are still thinking of what to share with me. Last week, no, I think 7 is not good for today. Today we want good news. We want some things that are good. What's been happening with me spiritually? Good things have been happening with me spiritually. I've been busy at work and as in doing this, but privately. And what else? Not much has been happening with regard to my training. Remember now I'm training the Nzunza. Well, I don't even know how they're training now. What is actually going on with the Nzunza people? And who else? Vavenda haven't come back. They're still in the background. And yes, so those two people are still like, training for me. So I'm still waiting around on them. So that is just that, right? Remember, guys, it's Tuesday, guys. Let's talk. We need to talk to each other. I'm here offering my time so that I can help those who need help. and make use of it. How do I go into this now? Oh gosh, the internet in this room is not working properly. I need to use this bit. All right. Nzunza, Itumeleng, I had a dream. Okay. Itumeleng, I'll wait a little bit because with the dream I have to zone in, I think. I need to zone for the dream. I turn to Eli in the Eli. Okay. Let me see. I had a dream where they have shown me the kind of what? The kind of libod. Okay. Okay, and every time I try to find it, what is Situt? Gosh, sometimes Situt goes. Okay, and every time I try to find it, the healers are not willing to prescribe it to me. Note, I'm governed by Nzunza. Okay. Tot, what is Toto? Gosh. Help me, Itumeleng. Hey, what is Tot? What is Tot? Help me understand Tot. Guys, some Soto words, they go as well. Togoza, I need to be zoned in. Togoza, who's that? Togoza, Nune, yes. Stot Igobong, oh, okay. Stot Igobong, okay. All right. Oh, okay. So what was happening? I had a dream where they've shown me the kind of Igobong, okay, Stot. And every time I try to find it, the healers are not willing to prescribe it to me. Note, I'm governed by Nzunza. Okay. All right. That one, I think. All right. I'll need to. Okay. Tobela Hubem, Tobela Nkosikona, Makosi, Togoza Didi, Tobela Kuku. Okay. Itumeleng, I'll come back to you. Tobela Kuku, what can I do to remember my dreams? I do dream, but when I wake up, I can't remember. What can you prescribe? Mahomo, I talked about this in I think I talk about this all the time. Itumeleng, I'll come back to you because I need to zone in properly so I can explain things properly. I take time when I just start here. All right. My tea. Guys, let me burn something so maybe my brain will open up properly. I always tell myself that I'm always I'll be prepared. I never get to get it right. My preparation is never right. That's why you see me doing other things while I'm here. Okay. So you're trying to get Igobongo, but they can't find it. Why am I not getting this? Oh, good. My internet, I can use my phone, guys. I hate having to do this because I can't see properly, guys. You need to remember that. I need to wear glasses and I refuse. I always hated glasses, even from secondary school. Hated them. Because my first glasses were like people who works in library at that time. So I was always like thinking about it like I look too old. Maybe I got the wrong glasses earlier on. So it really made me think badly about glasses. So anyway, Now I just do this. I'm getting comfortable with that. I'd rather do that than... Okay, I'm not encouraging that. All right. Guys, I've never taken igobong. Okay, I think today I'm gonna have to. Okay, I had a dream. Okay, I'm reading it. The healers are not willing to prescribe it to me. So Itumeleng, what is happening in real life? Are you, guys, what I'm saying in real life, I mean, if it's not in a dream, okay? Please, you need to bear with me. Sometimes, you know, when I'm saying real life, sometimes I'm saying physical terms, means that when we are not sleeping in physical terms, like physically, one is not spiritually in dream state, okay? So what is happening to you when you're not dreaming? What is happening with you and Gobong? What's happening with you? Because if the healers are not finding it, what is happening with you? Are you trying to have it? Have you had it? What is happening with you, so that we understand what your people are trying to tell you? That you're trying to find something and you can't find it. Because if you can't find something, and what is happening there? Every time you can't find it, and the healers are not trying to prescribe it. Why do you think you need it? Why do you think you need it? Do you think you need it physically? What is happening physically to you? Guys, remember this kind of dreams, your people are just talking to you about what is happening and what you're thinking as well. So they show you in dream state. They turn your thinking into dream state to try and explain something to you so that you understand properly why certain things are not happening, why certain things are happening to you. You understand? So what have you been thinking about? Because if the healers, people who are supposed to be able to make the Gobongo for you, they can't find it. Are they trying to do something that is not meant to be done, or what is happening? What are your people trying to tell you here? So that we understand you. Some people don't take Igobongo. Even though I don't know what Igobongo, how to make Igobongo, guys. I haven't done it. In dream state, my people, the Mandawe spirits, when someone was asking me about Igobongo for Mandawe explain it, like refer them to my dream. Okay, this one I'm gonna just have to ask Itumeleng, can you try and explain to me what is happening with you? Because some things, they're subconsciously, you're consciously thinking about things, your people are trying to explain things to you in dream state. So what's happening to you? What's happening with you, Itumeleng? So they've shown it. They've shown it. Your people have shown it to you what it is, the kind of Igobongo that you need. But every time you go to healers, the healers are not. They can't find it. What is happening? What is so different? Is this something that you yourself can do it, but then you're trying to go to other people to do it, and your people are trying to tell you that it is this Igobongo that they've shown it to you. It is something that is only for you. It's only you, like how do I say? You know, like people use different kind of herbs to create different kind of things, right? So it could be that the people that you're going to, you want to go to help you do that, they cannot do it for you. Only you can do it the way your people have shown you how it is done, because other healers cannot do it. They cannot do it for you the way that your people want it to be done. What is happening with you spiritual? I mean, not spiritually, like physical. Okay. So it will be difficult for me to explain Igobongo as I have never done it. So I don't know the process. If they've shown it to you and the healers are not willing to prescribe it to me, so what is wrong with you? So why do you have to go to healers to do it for you? Why can't you do it yourself? because I thought you're a gogo itumele. So why can't you do it yourself? Why do you want others to do it for you? What happens if people are refusing to do things that you want? What are you going to end up doing? Because me, if I'm trying to get something, and if I'm going to someone and they cannot do something that I want, I'll have to end up doing it. I mean, if my people have shown me how to do it, why do you have to go to others to do it for you? I'm talking about in real life. Why can't you do it if they've shown it to you? Why can't you do it? What is stopping you from doing your things the way your people want it to be done? Why do you think others need to do it for you? Guys, remember as healers, the dreams, okay. We are healers, all right? Some of us, we are healers. Some of us, we are healers in training, right? Sometimes we think we still need more from others. And sometimes your people will show you these kind of things like no one else can do it. But you can do it. But they're showing you that instead of doing it, you're going out there to get it and no one can do it. What are you going to do about it? So I'm just looking at myself in a way. So what are you going to do about it, Gog? Itumele, what are you going to do about it? I was told that water spirits will guide me. Then I was given Ijas. I have seen it in the dream. The healers are saying I have to be initiated for Mandawe spirits. Tobela Gog. So let's talk about your people, because your people are talking to you here. So about you, Gobong, right? What are you going to do about it? Just let's say they're telling you no one else can do it for you. No one can prescribe it for you. So what are you going to do about it? Now we're talking as healer to healer. What are you going to do about it? Not in the dream state. If you're going somewhere, people cannot do what your people are showing you, that you need this, and you cannot, no one can do it for you the way that you want them to do it for you. What are you going to do about it? Because here your people can talk to you. They told you what kind of gobongo you need. What do you think you should be doing as a healer or a healer in training? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Guys, remember okay, I think this is open, right? We are open, we are talking about it. And when I'm talking to you, please do not, sometimes I can be a bit rough, right? I think sometimes. When I'm asking you a question, it might sound like I'm a bit. But now we're talking as healer to healer. No one else physically can do this thing that your people are showing you in dream state, because they are telling you that you need to do this, you need to do that. Your people are showing you in dream state that no one else can do it or prescribe it. What do you think you're supposed to do? You're supposed, as a healer, to go back to your people. All right, my people, as you've shown me in the dream state that no one else can do it. All the healers that I'm trying to go to in dream state cannot do it. Because sometimes, remember, they're showing you things that are happening in real life, right? So you're telling me that no one else can prescribe what you want. You are expecting from me, right? Or expecting me to do. So how do I do it myself? Because I'm a trainee healer. How do I do it myself? How do I get all the things that are needed for me to do igobong? The kind of herbs, whatever, if it is herbs that you need to use, where should I get them? And what kind of things should I be using to do this? Show me. That is when you talk to your people, and that's when they'll show you how to do things. That's how they teach us how to prepare medicine. That's how they teach us how to do other things. They will show you things. They'll show you this is what you do. Maybe you're reluctant to learn. You want someone else to teach you, but your people are showing you that this is how you are in dream state. You need to do it yourself. Okay. No one knows the names of. I do not know the names of herbs. Itumele. You know, when you're looking for herbs, let me tell you how it works with our people. When they want you to prepare something, I do not know herbs. I mean, if on my own, I cannot go there and put and point a herb and say this is what it's called. But with my ancestors' eyes, I can go and scan a herb, and they will tell me what herb it is, and to take it and to go and prepare it in this way. This is how our people teach us about herbs. So if they're telling you, if they're showing you in the dream state that the gobongo we want is like this or is prepared like this, you tell them that they need to show you how to prepare it and what kind of herbs they want you to get. If you are like me, you are in this kind of place where you cannot go to the forest to look for herbs, you go to places where they sell herbs with your people. Meaning, when I'm saying with your people is that you tell them, I'm gonna go to that place, so that when you're in that place, they'll show you even dream state how they scan. They use your eyes to scan plants. Like they take a picture. In the dream state, they will show you how they do it, how they scan plants or herbs. And they'll tell you, when you're looking at it, they'll tell you, my child, this plant is called this. Or if they are not yet talking to you when it's auditory, you can hear them. There will be, you go to the place where they're selling herbs. You go and look at those herbs. You'll be looking at it, and your people will be using your intuition to say, that herb, my child, is the one we need. That one. If you're dreaming about herbs, take your people to the herbal place. You'll see what happens to you. You'll see. You understand what scanning means when you go in there and looking at herbs with your ancestors' eyes, using Maklabadim. You will see what it is like to be in a place and your ancestors scanning things and getting excited at herbs, plants, and obviously they're not gonna be like talking to you like, oh, that one is that one is that. But just being there, you will see the excitement you get. Then you understand that sometimes these things, the way we are being taught, we are taught differently. Sometimes it's that the scanning like that. Sometimes it's being taught like they show you in the dream and they show you where you're supposed to go and get it. Sometimes they'll say, just go to the forest. Then we'll be telling you, we'll be directing you, we'll be talking to you. We'll be talking to you like in your ears. You'll be hearing us saying, that plant you see there, my child, it is called that. That is how some of us learn about herbs, guys. This is what it is like to learn about herbs. Sometimes what they will do is that they will take you to a place. You see yourself in a place, because remember, ancestor spirits and guys work differently. You'll go to a place, a herbal place. Someone who works there will tell you to use igobongo, to do igobongo, you use this and you use this, you use this. That's your learning. Some learning like secondary. You get it from someone else who will teach you. You use igobongo with this and that. That is how we learn. Okay. How do I explain this in another way? When I was learning about, remember that I'm sharing my experiences so that you understand how these teachings happen, how ancestors talk to us through other people. When I was learning on how to do sometimes some people they understand by seeing things. When I was learning how to do this is God's, right? When I was learning how to do it with this, covering it with a, this is a cloth, right? With a cloth. You might not see it. It's got colors, you see, but it's because I didn't clean it. This is my first one ever I've created, so I wanted it to be like this so I can remind myself that it's my first one. When I was learning how to do it, my people showed me how to do it in dreams, right? So I went to the what they call it, to the is it forest, right? I was looking for the soil that I can use to create this, right? The soil is from the, what they call it, termite soil, right? To use the termite soil one to create this. So when I was walking in there was a woman that wasn't even looking for that, was just walking around there and stuff like that, look for other things, not even these things I was looking for. She said to me, no, the soil you're getting there is not the one that will, the water will get, it will stick the water in the soil. Just like that, she corrected me. This was the woman that you meet. When I'm saying you meet people when you're looking for other things, you meet people like that who will tell you that you use this particular thing for that. It's not the one that you're thinking about. It's something like this one. Corrections, do you understand? Someone will correct you on the way outside there. When you're there in the herbal shop, you're thinking that you need something else. Someone says to you, no, to do igobongo goko. It's not that one. The one that you're talking about, there's total the one that you're talking about is you use that one and you mix it with this one and it will create that one. The one that your people, I think they want. That's how we learn. It's not, sometimes it's not like they will tell you everything themselves, your ancestor spirits and guides. Sometimes other people will along the way will be helping you with that bit. Okay, you need to do that. You need to ask your people. You need to tell your people. Sometimes take them to these places. Go there and look at those herbs. You'll see what happens, because they will see that you're interested in learning as well. Okay, Tobe. Okay, where was I? Let's see. Okay, Togoza, Bella. Okay, all right, I've talked to you, all right. Oh, Makomo with the dreams, remembering dreams. Makomo, I think I explained to someone that for me at this particular moment to remember dreams, I do the inhaling and exhaling kind of things, like a breathe in, breathe out things when I'm remembering dreams, when I'm writing down, so I remember everything. It's just like it's like a resetting thing, like breathing in so that you can intuitively think properly, and breathing out, because sometimes the reason why we don't remember dreams is that we've got too many things running in our head, you understand? So that helps as well. But you need to watch the video as well, the video I talked about when, you know, things that you need to do to remember your dreams, because sometimes it's some things we eat, they are not good for us, so we'll forget dreams. When we wake up, we won't remember that. And sometimes stress as well, thinking too much can cause that problem. But currently for me at the moment, the prescription will be the breathing in and out. Okay, all right. Okay, where was I? Because this internet is horrible. Okay. Okay, Tobela Kuku, I was told when I was 16 that I have Mudimwa maids, a water god. What does it mean? I do not know who's Mudimwa maids. I do not know. At the moment, the only one that I know of that is the big of the water is the Nzunza. So I do not know if there are others that I'm not aware of them. At the moment, I know that in Nzunza is the water serpent and is the you know, what can I say it in Sotho? Yeah, I guess I could say Nzunza is very big in water bodies. Nzunza at the moment, I do not know much yet. I'll ask my people. I'll ask my people about that. TM Tobelanga, guys, please hit the like button. Oh, that's nice, TM. Nyasha, greetings. Belanins, sometimes I have attacks of spirits, but I don't know if it is good or bad. How I know and what I have to do. When you're saying attack of spirits, what do you mean? What do you mean attack of spirits? Because, you know, we think differently about things. Bella, what do you mean by attack of spirits? Okay. Okay. All right. Tiamo, Tobela, Tiamo. Okay. All right. That's that. Gogo is afraid of to go to the river. There's not much. Why am I saying Gogo? Look like okay. Anyway, guys, some of us, I'll give you example with me because I thought, okay, this is where I'm gonna. You'll hear me talking about myself a lot because I believe when we're coming here, if I start talking about how I'm doing other things, I might actually just spit out something and talk about other people's business, which is not right. So I have to keep on talking about myself. When I started on this journey, the water was something that I was scared of. Apart from just knowing that I cannot swim, I don't know why I was just that was I just had that fear like something's gonna happen to me in the water. Do you understand? So sometimes there's some water spirits you don't necessarily need to be in the water. Hey. Hey. Okay. Regarding the water bit, right? Itumeling. Now I'm answering Itumeling about being afraid to go to the river. Guys, You do not need to go inside the water. You do not need, this is from Mandawe Makosi spirits, this is my water spirits, right? This is they're explaining being in the water for me. Both, not both. Ndawe, the Mandawe, the Makosi spirits, the Nzunza water spirits. You do not need to be in the water to activate your water spirits. These are the Mandawe, the Makosi one, Abalozi. You do not need to be in the water to activate us either. The Nzunza, you do not need to be in the water to activate us either. That is the Nzunza water spirits. We do not need you to align with us through water. We can be activated without you being in the water. It really will depend on your ancestor spirits and guides if they think you need cleansing in the process by being inside the water, right? We can be aligning with you by you just being near any water bodies. We work like that. That is the water spirits. That is my water spirits. That is the guidance for me. Okay? So anyone coming to me, that's what I'll tell them, because that's how we work. Anyway, remember that we are sharing our experiences here. So that is me just sharing mine here, there. Your people will tell you if you need to be near the water, you need to be in the water, they'll tell you you need to be in the water. Sometimes you even feel it, that you need to be near the water or you need to go in the water, right? Remember that. But sometimes being in the water, it will involve them cleansing you as well in the process, cleansing you in the process. So you need to understand why you go in the water. Not only activating them, cleansing you in the process. Okay, so where was I? Oh, it's gone again. All right, where was I? Okay, I was in Itunieleng, the river, okay. Mundo, okay, Tobela, is it possible to Femba is it possible to Femba so I can communicate with my ancestors, especially the Mdawu, or I need to go to healer to open Simoya bill? Okay. Mondo, when you need to Femba, your people will tell you need to Femba, right? And it really depends with the ancestor spirits and guides who come out first. Some spirits, they come out, they do have their order, the way they want to come out through you. People are different. The way that mine comes out is not going to be the same as the other person's once comes out. It's not going to be the same as the third person comes out first as well. The way I work as well with what I've been seeing is that our people don't come the same way. Sometimes you can be operating with the prophetic gifts, starting with it, and then all of a sudden, boom, your ancestors come. When I'm saying prophetic gifts, is that like you don't have like you don't hear ancestors talking in the background telling you what their names and stuff like that. It's like you have guides. You're operating with guides, people that they don't give you names, but you just working. You can see, you can tell people their problems and stuff like that. Meaning that your prophetic gift is just open, right? You can tell people the things that they need to hear. That you get the message for that. You tell them. Not things they need to hear, but the messages that you get, you can share with people. Sometimes after that, your ancestors might come, where you start seeing your ancestors who are coming with heads and stuff like that. Sometimes it could be the water spirits as well, or sometimes they all come, they appear like I think someone was sharing this last time, the last session, like there were 3 different kind of people coming in, like the ancestors, the water spirits from the other side, the water spirits from the other side, appearing together at one go. But it just means that the other ones might let the other one to be activated first, and they're staying in the background, and then they keep on popping up. But then once the first one is activated, like the way mine work, then the others will come, they get activated, then the others, stuff like that. So they don't work the same, guys. They don't work the same. Okay, Mondo, they don't work the same. And when it comes to Femba, not everyone Femba, guys, not everyone Femba. I never Fembaed. Remember that, not everyone Femba. So I have never Fembaed myself. So it's not everyone with Mandawe spirit will be Fembari, right? Remember that. Bella News, I feel entering on my, okay. I feel entering on my body and people saying that I'm talking, but sometimes cannot remember. Okay. Did Bella finish? Okay. I feel. All right. Bella, that one, I don't think no one wants that one, where your people channel through you and you don't remember, but your people talk to you. This is what I call emergency channeling, when your people just come out through and then they tell people things. I think you need to be able to work with your people to let them give you something like some kind of what they call it, warning first, because before they channel through to give the some people the message. Because remember, sometimes you do not need to hear everything that your people want to say. Sometimes we do let them channel through us and talk, and then we stay in the background, we don't hear anything, but we know they are channeling. When they finish, we become conscious that they're finished, then we are ourselves, right? But you always need to know when they're about to channel through you. You need to get signs that this is what is happening. My people are about to channel through me, and this channeling is about work, right? This channeling is about work. So we need to be able to know that, because emergency channeling is not good, guys. It's not good. Imagine me emergency channeling here in UK. I was straight. No one is going to be asking me question. I'll be in mental institution. If my people just channel out, they just talk through. You understand? That is what I call emergency channeling. Sometimes it is necessary that they have to do it like that. But you need to be able to help to work with them so that you get signs. You get signs when they're about to channel through you, where you go in the background. You don't hear it. But I prefer to hear it. So I'll be in the background, but being like, I'm here. You understand? So that even then, they can tell that, oh, this is not right. This is not right. You need to stop. You understand? So you need to be able to work with your people with that, because we don't want that. Guys, remember, it depends on where you are, right? I'm talking I'm talking about it because I'm in a foreign place. Certain things, they are normal in other places. In other places, they are not normal. Remember that. Remember that. So you need to be able to talk to your people to guide them. Okay. So it is normal, Bella. It is normal, but you need to help them. You need to talk to them. Give me signs like this. Or maybe they're giving you signs you were not aware. So start trying to listen to your body and see what happens to your body before these things happen, when emergency channeling happens. It is normal. I'm saying it's emergency channeling if it happens and you were not aware. But normally, these kind of things, like for me now, I know that it is, before it happens, this happens to me, and it doesn't just happen just like that. If I'm going out, I now know as a healer, when I'm going out and my people wants to do that, they have to know that if I'm going out, yes, I might meet other people that my people might want, their people might want to channel through me to talk to them. But remember, if I'm on the streets in UK, my people, and you do your tricks and you come out and I start talking in languages that are foreign to others, you remember that what is going to happen to me, you're not going to have a vessel that you're going to be carrying this work in, because I'm going to be mental institution, because that's what they're going to be thinking, because you'll be taking over my body and you'll be speaking the languages that people don't understand, and you'll be doing your beepings, and you'll be doing your doing things on my body that I might not be aware that I do. When some different ancestors, because some, the way they were in real life before they died, they want to show that this is me. I used to be like this. So imagine you're around people. That happens. You understand? You need to be able to talk to your people properly. Gosh, this is different, isn't it? This internet. Okay. Hey. Okay, Tobela Gogo, my class. Do you know anything about the Mfongo spirits? I heard that only few people have them and they're originally from Malawi. No, I've never heard of them, my class. I've never heard of them. Oh, that sounds interesting. Mfongo spirits, where are you? I have to know about them. Togoza Didi. Last time I told you about a dream I had that I was hired as a lecturer and you said it means I'm doing well. 2 days ago, I dreamt I was in a primary school with little kids and I was working towards my second degree, which was a finance degree. Already I have a BA degree in real life. What does all this mean in regards to my progression? Have I stepped back, Kanajwang? No, Didi, no. Remember, learning doesn't stop. Remember, learning doesn't stop. As people, we are always going to be learning. So it means there's something new that you need to learn. So they have to take you to the basics. Go back to primary school to start you from there, from that bit. You understand? It depends. What are you learning in the primary school? Because remember, learning is different. You can go you can be in primary school. You can get your degree today. You can get your degree today, and even have a celebratory and have a party to celebrate that. And you see, even there are big people coming to celebrate with you when you're being handed that. Everyone is talking about you, like the way you passed that degree. You know, like the top class. You got distinction in all the subjects, right? You can get a party after that to celebrate it. And they're telling you now, you're even recruited by the university. The next thing, boom, like you say, you're in primary school. Because there's something else. We keep on learning. There's something else they're teaching you now. They're taking you back to primary school. That's why as healers, we need to be humbled. Don't see yourself as a lecturer there. You think you're all there. Boom, you're going back to the basics. Welcome, Didi, you're gonna be in school a lot. You are lucky that your people don't take you to nursery. You don't sing nursery rhymes. Tobela Rifibe. Normally is when I'm at home. Okay. Yeah, so that is fine. That is fine, Bella. That is fine. So it's just that your people are channeling through you. They get excited. They want to express themselves. They want to tell people messages. So you just need to listen to your body so that you become aware that, oh, when this is about to happen, that is normal, isn't it? It's about to happen. It's normal. Your people are about to channel. Let them channel through and do their things. Because some spirits, they work like that. Like my Makosi will work like that. They will channel through. And if I've got someone here and the Makosi wants their ancestors to come through, sometimes if it's the language that sometimes some messages, obviously I have to be in the background. Sometimes they will let me be in the background, but as well they will let me hear what they're talking about. It's like I'll be like in the room hiding the ancestors talking through me, but I'm listening, like, oh, the ancestors are saying that. But sometimes I'll be in the room, even though I'm trying to listen, I can't hear. They will just make that black. I'll be blackout, like they will be blackout. The ancestors talk through me. So there are different ways that our ancestors want. Sometimes they want us to hear what they're saying. Sometimes it's not necessary. You don't need to hear everything, as long as the message is being delivered. You understand? So that's just that. And if it is at home, that is very good. So just learn to work with your people so you understand how your people work. Okay. Stephen Boy Togozani, dreaming about school and bus, train. What are the meaning? What are you dreaming about? What is happening there? What is happening there, Stephen? You need to explain your dream properly. Remember that I'm here to talk about these things. I've got time, so you need you don't want me to mess up your dreams. You need to tell me exactly what is happening in your dreams, so I'm not interpreting dreams. I'm trying to work with you to look at dreams in a different way, in other ways. Remember that. Okay. All right. You're a teacher. That's good. A teacher is good. It means you're teaching other people. Remember, sometimes it's related to what is happening to you physically. What is happening to you physically? You could be like living as a person, like a trainee. student, right? You're listening to other people telling you things. Sometimes you could be like as living, but you teaching people about other things. You understand? Sometimes they'll take you in a dream state to show you what is happening in real life. But sometimes, even as a teacher, what are you teaching and what are you saying and what is happening with your students? So we understand you better. Tobela Mahomo. When I ask my people why I'm forgetting dreams, they say, what we want you to remember, you will remember. That is very good. That's very good, Mahomo. Yes, they do that as well. Yes, that's very true. So why do you want to remember when they already told you the explanation? Why do you want to remember things you don't need to remember? Guys, are you arguing with your people now? Your people are telling you something, now you want someone else to say something that is not what your people want you to hear? This is argument. You're arguing. You're resisting to hear the message from your people. You want someone to tell you something from someone outside to tell you what your people have already explained to you. It's not good, Malcolm. You need to remember to focus back on your people. Your people will tell if they're explaining things to you. You need to go there. Don't try to undermine them. They already explained things to you. Some of us, yes, we know that that's what happens. Some dreams, they just show you and block them. But some of us, sometimes they show us dream and they just block them, especially when they're not happy with you. This is me. They know I'll be running around. Oh, my people, but that dream. They just ignore me. Not all of them. But when guys, this is a learning process. This is learning. We are learning as we go along. Sometimes we do make mistakes and our people are not happy. So sometimes they will show us what it means when they're not happy, what will happen to us. There will be some things that, oh, you'll be trying to bother them, and they'll treat you the same way as you're treating them. Just to show you how it is like, how it feels like for them. So, Mahom, you need to pay attention to your people. Okay. Where was I? Gosh, how come the internet be like this today? All right. Yeah, that is right. Okay. Oh, did I miss this one? Other dreams, I was inside the bus with the driver, driving around in a train going somewhere. You're inside the bus, driving around in a train going somewhere. What do you mean? Okay. All right, Stephen boy, let me just give you an example of how you explain dreams, right? You want someone to actually help you with trying to make you understand your dream. When we are in a bus, it is a public transport, right? It's a public transport. Sometimes it's those coaches that go from one city to another. You know that there's not going to be stop until it gets to that place. Sometimes the buses we are in, we can see in the bus that it has got stops. It stops everywhere. So what happens to you is that in the bus, your people will show you, like a passenger in the bus that stops this and stops in different places. How are you? Like, are you doing everything that is normal from someone who's in that who's in the bus that has different journeys, right? Stops in different stops, bus stops, right? Meaning that you get on the bus in your dream. You get on the bus in your dream. You pay the driver the money you're supposed to pay to get you to that place, right? That is a normal thing. I'm explaining it in the way I understand buses, so that you open you open your explanation of the dream. You get on the bus. Your people will show you. You're getting on the bus. You're telling the driver, "I'm going to this bus stop, but I do not know the place. Can you tell me when the bus gets to that bus stop so I can get off?" Right? They'll show you doing that. You go and sit down. The bus gets to your bus stop. The driver calls you. They say, "This is the bus stop. This is the bus stop." The bus stops at your bus stop because the driver knows you don't know where you're going. The driver stops and you're sitting down there. The driver actually stops for a little bit. You're in your thoughts. Cannot remember. The driver keeps on calling the bus stop. That's the bus stop. You can't hear. You're in your thought. The bus driver goes. When it's gone away for almost 20, let's say 50 minutes, you remember, oh, I missed my stop. You go to the bus driver, what is this? What is happening? You start panicking in the bus. I'm just trying to make you understand buses, bus dreams. Start panicking. What is happening? Start asking people, where are we? Where are we? They show you doing that. Where are we? What is this place? What is happening? You're confused. Now you're in a panic mode. You go to the bus driver. You're telling the bus driver, the bus is on the move. You're telling the bus driver, but I asked you to stop to tell me when the bus stops and stuff like that. Now I don't even have money to go back and stuff like that. It is your mistake, right? Sometimes they show you the way you're talking in that bus with people, you communicating there, you end up even, you're forgetting yourself, or the way you're behaving is not normal, like someone is supposed to be in the bus. It's not normal. It depends what it is that they're showing you about you in the bus while you're in that bus, right? They're showing you that when you're on a journey, metaphoric trip with others, some things, the way you're doing things, the way you're talking about things, the way, even on the phone as well in the bus, talking so loud, you're talking about things that they are not right on the bus. It's your people telling you that some things, your behavior needs to be looked at. But being on this kind of transport, the way you're behaving as well, stuff like that. But for the fact that you're on the bus is a different meaning on its own. But you need to work with me to make me understand what it is that was happening while you were in that bus. Or you were on the bus, you didn't have money, the bus driver got you on the bus. It's just that your people are showing you. Sometimes we'll just give you that lift, stuff like that. You understand? But there's so many reasons for it. It's not about a bus as in transportation that you're on this wherever you're going with lots of people, or you're on this on your own and stuff like that. But it is what is happening with you while you're in that bus. Anyway, I was just giving you that so that you can open your dream properly, so I understand it. All right. All right. Where was I? And even trains, you're almost on something that is going to take you to your place faster. But some trains, they take longer. Some trains, they are really fast. You're on a fast transportation. It depends on where your people are taking you. Because the dream started somewhere, you end up on the bus, you end up on the train. I've never seen a dream when it didn't start somewhere where you end up being on the bus. It starts with something where you see yourself going on the bus, or you see yourself on the bus, then you see what happens. Guys, the dreams, there's no dream that is the bus just like that, you're sitting down talking. There's the beginning, there's the middle, there's the end. Okay. Tobela Ruben, can your ancestors send you to the bush to dig medicine, but when you get home, you have invited bad spirits with that medicine? Meaning, can your ancestors... Heaven, what is this bad spirit coming from? Meaning, can your ancestors show you wrong things? Heaven, why would your ancestors show you wrong things? Sometimes, if you don't trust your ancestors, if you don't trust your ancestors and they want to work with you on the trust, they'll do things. They'll do things to work on your trust. Some things they're not gonna, until you get that, they build on the trust. They're gonna be things that you're gonna be doubting yourself. So if you want someone to trust you, to wholeheartedly trust you, how do you in physical, like normal? What do you do to make people trust you? Forget his ancestors. If someone is doubting what you're telling them and stuff like that, and you want them to trust you want them to trust you, what do you do with them? Now with ancestors, it's different. Trust they will go into your deepest, your weakest spot until you deal with that bit. And once you dealt with that bit, meaning that they might tell you something, but they wouldn't bring bad spirits, like you say. They never do things like that. They will tell you to go somewhere to do something, to work on your trust issues with them, so that they can make sure that you build down the trust. You never doubt ancestors forever. You never doubt them. They will take you somewhere to do something, and then when you finish doing that, they will tell you that well, depending on whatever it is that they're showing you, they won't show you something. I think with medicine, they wouldn't do things like that, because medicine is something very important, guys. They wouldn't do things like that. But with something else, like let's say, they might even tell you, go somewhere there, you'll see that. It is red. You'll find it is red. Your ancestors will tell you. You hear them. Go there. That outside, you'll find something red. Standing outside the door is red. And you've got trust issues, you do not trust them. You'll go out there trying to find something red, and there's nothing red. And then you come back. And what is going to happen to you is going to be saying, no wonder I don't trust these people, right? But ancestors, they will go to your weakest to deal with that weak spot of yours. You deal with it until it's no longer there, so that when they're telling you something, that doubt goes. So they'll go with your weakest spot first, and then after that, they deal with you. They talk to you properly. You now trust everything they say. You do not have any doubt. You do not have any doubt. It's like some kind of like a, can I say joke? Is that right? The right thing to say joke? But they need to deal with you, with us guys, in a way that they know how to deal with us. They'll work on your trust properly. Until you trust them, meaning that you don't have doubts, you don't think about bad spirits, you probably start seeing things that you think are bad spirits, so that they get that thing out of you. You come back with the herbs, and you start seeing like things like they're trying to harm you. They're trying to harm you in your sleep, in your dreams, stuff like that. You're thinking bad spirits, because already you're thinking it, so that you deal with that bit. So once you deal with that bit, you start seeing things properly. Unfortunately, sometimes they have to do that. But ancestors wouldn't do that to you. They wouldn't do the bad spirits things. Guys, you need to trust your ancestors. Why would your ancestors want bad spirits on you? Okay, Mahom, hey, just said after us about, okay, I remember, okay. All right, that's just that. All right. So anyway, that's just that. Yes, guys, remember, as spiritual people, we should not think, although, yes, with the positive comes the negative. But when we're dealing with our ancestor spirits and guides, we need to trust them. We need to trust them. You need to trust them. Because if you don't trust people who are guiding you, you don't trust the people who are guiding you, you want to trust someone outside. Someone outside. It means yourself, you have a problem anyway. You've got an issue that needs to be corrected first. Because you do not trust the people who will give you all the information you need inside. You want to go out there to get it. You get that help from outside. So it means there's a problem there with you as an individual, that your people will have to work with that first. That's why you see our people will correct that through dreams. Will correct that bit through dreams sometimes. They will correct that so that you trust them, you start listening to them, you start going out there to take messages from outside. They will work with you, they will show you your weaknesses and stuff like that in dream format, so that you can correct that bit. So you start trusting them. Okay. That's just that. Yes, guys, remember, this journey is not easy, but you'll get there. You'll get there. You just need to trust yourself and trust your ancestors. If you don't trust yourself and your ancestors, you'll have a problem. Excuse me. Okay, where was I? Why is this not happening like that? Yes, so that is, guys, remember with dreams, a lot of dreams, especially when it comes to cars, it comes to buses, it comes to trains, is a lot of things happening to us, right? A lot of things happening to us. So they'll show us with what is happening to us. They'll use this bit for a reason. They will use this bit for a reason to show us where we lack as an individual when we're doing things on our own. So they'll use public transport to show us how we are like with others as well, with others, how we behave, especially around others as well. And even now we are being, this is not your personal thing, it's other people's things. A transport that is supposed to be taking you somewhere, some things you cannot stop. You paid for your trip, you're supposed to get to where you're supposed to be going, depending on how long you know that bus or that train is going to take you, because sometimes we do know that from this bit to that bit is going to take you this long. Sometimes because you are in this public transport, sometimes things changes along the way because it's not yours, it's other people's things. You're being carried like with others. You're being carried with others on using someone's transport. So therefore, other things you cannot stop. There are things you cannot stop, but how you do behave yourself. Sometimes you cannot stop other things because of other people, because of their public transport. They can just decide to stop the bus in the middle of nowhere and say the bus driver needs to change, or they're stopping the bus there because they're saying they're too early. Some things will delay you because of that. You understand? You are delayed because it is nothing to do with you, because you're using other people's transport. So you understand? But it's the way that yourself deal with the situation while you're in there. Because sometimes, remember that, like my dreams, is my ancestor spirits and guides. They're bus drivers. My ancestor spirits and guides, they'll put me on a bus because they're driving me. So they'll show me, you got on the bus, you didn't even have enough money to pay for this journey. We say to you, you can go in it, right? We say we can drop you where you want us to drop you. You got on the bus, but look at yourself, the way you're doing your things. We got you there, you were short. You were short. You didn't have enough means to get there. We get you on it. We even stood there to let you to get out. But you are zoned off. You are zoned out. You've been chattering on the bus. You forgot yourself. You are like that as in general anyway. At the moment, that's how we're looking at you. Chattering. You couldn't even hear when we're saying, we got you at that place that you said you didn't know. Now we're telling you that place that you didn't know, it is here. Get off. But the charters, you had no means. You've been told, stop here, this is where you're supposed to be. You're not even listening. Depending on what you asked them before you went to bed. Sometimes. Okay. All right. Tickle there. Yeah, you're not in nursery. Good for you. So yes, so it's like that, guys. When you're on the train as well, they'll show you as well. Guys, sometimes they show us our weaknesses. They use these transportations. They use this. Sometimes they'll show us. It's the last time I was on the train. I was being on the train, and this way the Abalus. I'm sharing this kind of thing so you look at your dreams properly, guys, because some of you just look at train and you think, it's a train. You forgot. So anyway, I was on this it was Abalo's dream. Yes, Abalo's dream. They came with their sounds, the big storm coming in, like a tsunami kind of thing. So I was there on top of a tree. worried that, oh my God, if this tsunami comes in, will this tree even be able to take that water? Will I be able to hold on to this tree and stuff like that? And now I can hear the sound, and some people comes in, you know, like the Abalozi, they'll send the first people comes in to check if there are people who they can save and stuff like that. Okay, some dreams are different, remember that. They're different, but this I'm explaining mine, because mine, they work like that. They make me understand what's happening and how things are done. Anyway, they're coming to check in to see who they can save of this before the storm comes in. The big one comes in. It's like they send the first people comes in first to check how many people can they save, 4 or 5 out of all the people who are going to be. Hey guys, these dreams, they were horrible anyway. So anyway, they comes in, they're asking me question, why are you here, stuff like that. Even me, I was wondering, what the hell am I actually here to do? What am I, obviously I know I'm gonna be gone anyway. They're asking me, I'm on top of that tree, they're asking me, they're taking me anyway. I'm thinking, oh my God, they're taking me. That means I'm not going to be inside this tsunami that is about to come. They're taking me, these people, they're asking me questions. Obviously, they're saying, why are you even here? They're wondering why I was even there in that place where the tsunami is about to happen. Why was I even there? It's like I'm in the wrong place. You understand? So I'm saved like that. So to take me away from that place fast, because the tsunami is about to happen, they take me on a train, the fastest means of transportation. They take me out by train. Obviously, train appeared in the middle of nowhere. It's just to show that they had to take me fast out of that place. Train went way really fast. I was going fast, and I was on this train. And actually, they even show me that I'm special as well. I'm on that train. The guy, you know, like some trains is like, do you have someone driving the front or at the back? I couldn't even tell. But that train was even going in reverse. And I was like, oh my gosh, this train is gonna go off track. But the train was going like reversing out to in the middle of like different kind of. It was a dream, guys. But they were just showing me how special I became now. Taking me out of that place fast, and it was not even coming off track, and other trains were coming left, right. That train was just zooming in and out, and the driver was not even looking. What the hell was happening there? But anyway, they got me out safe. That's what they was trying to show me. You understand? So the train, this transportation as well, they will show you what is happening with you while you are in that why you are getting in that transport as well. That is what I'm saying when they're talking about dreams. The dreams have to be explanatory. They have to be explanatory. Okay. All right, where was I? Tobela Ferris, it is your boy Ferris. Oh, hi Ferris. Hi Ferris. Welcome. Good to see you. Gosh, guys, I prefer to use this phone, but today is letting me down. Okay. How? Okay. So I have to keep on doing this. All right. Thank you. Thanks, Gogo. Oh, that's nice. Tears. Okay. Togoza, I had a dream, a dog attacking me, and it did put its hands on my shoulders. What does it mean? Why did it attack you? Guys, dogs, even in real life, dogs don't just attack unless if there's something wrong with the dog. So what happened to you to be attacked by dog? Tears, explain to us so that we understand your dogs. I also did, okay, we'll get your second one. Let's try to understand what your people are trying to say there. How did this dog attack you? How did it attack you? Guys, we need to understand your people. You didn't just see yourself in a dream, just sitting down there, and a dog just appeared in the middle of nowhere and just came and attacked you. Physically, do those things happen? Do those things happen like without? I've seen dogs attacking people, but a lot of things happen before the dog attack someone. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But there's a reason why dogs will attack you as well. So let's try and understand your people, what they're trying to say to you. Because they use dogs, these people. Togoza, okay. It was chasing. So why was it chasing you? Why was it chasing you? How did the dream start? Because now we know we have a runner. We've got a runner. If we've got a runner, guys, in real life, guys, the way the dogs, even if it is coming to attack you, a dog will chase you, isn't it? It will chase you. If it will chase you, but if you run as fast, running too far from it, it won't attack you to go back, isn't it? It will, what they call it? It will go back to, it will go back, isn't it? But now here we're trying to understand ancestors, that they got fed up chasing you. Now they have to even bite you to show you that they got tired. Now bite. You made us chase you like that. Well, I'm not saying it's ancestors. We're trying to understand you. TS, what is happening with him? Start your dream properly so we understand why this dog will attack you. Right? We'll understand why this dog ended up attacking you. Okay? What I'm trying to say is that I was doing this because obviously physically, as in real life, physically we'll deal with you properly after we get to understand it. But the dream started with, I was there looking at this, or I was there with my friends or something. Someone was with dogs, or there was a dog just in the middle of nowhere, and I looked at it, and he just looked at me and started chasing me. Or I looked at it and I got scared and I started running. So let's try to understand your dog, so we know how to deal with it. We can help you deal with it. Okay, I was at the shop and I saw something coming outside the bucket, and when I opened it, started chasing. You were in the shop, something coming outside the bucket. When I opened it, TS, let's get this properly. You were in the shop doing what and with who? And you saw something coming outside the bucket. You saw something coming outside the bucket. Why will a dog be inside the bucket? It will be dead, isn't it? Unless the bucket has holes. But a dog coming out of a bucket, and when I opened it, started chasing me. So you mean that this dog wanted to come out on its own, and you open the bucket. Let's try and understand your dream properly. You are in the shop, meaning that you're there to buy something. And while you're in the shop trying to buy something, you see something outside. And then you see a dog in a bucket trying to come out of the bucket. And you open the bucket. And the dog started chasing. I'm trying to think about it physically. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. Tobelas Piwe, a child abandoned by a dad. Nothing was done for me. Okay. Cultural. At 38, ended up doing Meleko, okay, on mom's side. Then what? Now, the spirits from death's side are taking over with many spiritual gifts. My dilemma is, do I accept it or reject it? How do I fix this feud? Okay. Which feud? A child. Okay. Well, nothing was done for you. So normally, is when you are on your mother's side, it means that your mother's side people, they'll be when you were born, did they do the things that we do traditionally, like introduce that there's a new child coming, or there's a child, this was born, or something like that? What they call it in my language, like a so that the family knows that there's a child, even though the parents are not married, but there's a child. Okay, that means the ancestors, they know that there's a child. But when they come, normally when ancestors are coming in and they're giving you gifts, it means you're open in a way that they can give you gifts. But then if you're talking about physically, there are people complaining, then they're worried that things were not done properly. It means that you need to talk to your ancestors, to talk to their ancestor, to the ancestors, the paternal and maternal, they need to talk together to make sure that they help you deal with the fuse that is happening physically, meaning that how you're supposed to do things physically so that everyone is happy. You understand? Everyone is happy. Because them spiritually fixing things, it will help us physically dealing with things afterwards, because things have to be done, things have to be fixed nicely spiritually. Our ancestors on the paternal and maternal sides, they need to fix things properly. They need to get together. You being the person that they've chosen to have to receive whatever gifts they're giving you, you need to work with them to find out how you can help the family issues that are happening in physical terms, how you can help sort the problems that if there are issues, how you can help sort that, because they can show you that in our families, this is how we want things to be done. We want things to be done like that. If a father has abandoned a child before, but because now the child is grown and they are ready to work with them, so we want you to acknowledge that beat that we were still crying about, as I'm talking about physical. Acknowledge that beat that you're still crying about, so that we will be able to be happy with our child receiving these new gifts from you, from the paternal sides. So acknowledge that beat, that part you played by abandoning the child, because this is where it comes to when we're saying we are healing as healers. Healing means we are healing all those things. We're healing the family rifts. We're healing those issues that have been unresolved. Our ancestor spirits and guides, they will show us, by doing this, my child, you'll be helping us sort that bit, deal with that bit that was left undealt with. By doing this, my child, we will be helping you as well emotionally and mentally to deal with certain things that have happened to you, because even you felt abandoned as a child. By doing this, my child, you will be helping us as ancestors as well, because we've selected you. We trust that you can help us in this part. You play an important part in bringing us families together, both physically and spiritually. So we want you as a chosen one, the healer, to do this, to do that, to do this, to do this. Because as families, we won't be doing things the same way as Ngabakulu's families will deal with things. But with our families, we want things to be done in this way. We want the other family to acknowledge this bit by doing this. We want that family to acknowledge that bit by sending people to ask for forgiveness. We want you to tell the other family to do this and that, so that those issues can be resolved. That's how they will talk to us, ancestors. That's why we have been chosen. That's why those gifts are coming. It's just not the gifts. They come with all these things that you need to solve. Where was I? Okay, was I on Spiwe? Tears, I'm not finished with you. I'll come back to you, but your dreams needs to be explained properly. All right. Okay. All right. Why is this phone doing me like this? I think I might need to open the door so that I can, my internet will work properly. Ooh. Gosh, I almost fell down. Can you believe it? Live on air. Anyway, I would have been using Amadluzi. I'll be telling you that Amadluzi made me fall. Anyway, any excuse that will help in this path. I think this chair is not stable, is it? Let me put this. Because my internet is not working properly. So this, for me, is too much. Doing this. Reading the messages from there. Okay, Togozagok. Did Spiwe add more? Oh, not Spiwe, tears. Okay, chasing me. Spiwe, if I were to explain, talk to you about dogs, I'll be just saying, why will people be chasing you? Remember that for me, dogs is just ancestors. My ancestors can be dogs sometimes, depending on what they are bringing, what the message they're bringing. Why will they be chasing me? Why will you open something? Didn't they want you to open it? And you open something that was not meant to be opened. Now they are chasing you because they are showing you that some things you need to be let them come out the way they want to come out by themselves. But you being curiosity, with curiosity, you start, you think you're helping, but what you're doing is not going to help you either, because that is going to bite you like a snake. So they could be using it like that, like when you put your hand in where it's not supposed to go, you get bitten. You seeing a dog, is the person who put it there wanted it there in the bucket. But we don't know, because this is related to real life, right? Your people are just trying to teach you about something. But we will know that you're in a shop, you're standing there in the shop, you went to the shop to buy. In the shop, they're probably using other things to guard their shop. They've got dogs sitting in buckets, like a umtwalo, like kind of things. Remember, this is me making assumptions because you didn't tell me anything about your dream. All you're concentrating on is the dog and the biting. Now, let's just use what I know spiritual. You are in a shop. The shop owner has got dogs protecting his shop. He's got dogs in buckets, because that is what the shop owner uses to protect his shop, to make sure the shop gets successful, stays successful as it's supposed to. A customer went into their shop. They're there to purchase whatever they're supposed to purchase and come out happy because they purchased something, they left money there, and they left with the product that they went to buy. But this customer, not only didn't they go to the shop to buy what they were meant to go to buy, they see something that they think is not meant to be there and is not right, because dogs are not supposed to be in buckets, otherwise they will die. They do not realize that the shop owner, this is me making assumptions, and we do not want that. Remember, when we talk about dreams, we do not want that. But I'm just trying to make you look at your dream. As a customer, you see something, hi man, this shop owner, why will the dog is trying to come out of a bucket, and the dog shouldn't be in the bucket in the first place. You do not know why the dog was in the bucket in the first place, but you think you're good. The dog should be let out of the bucket properly. Even the way it's been trying to come out of the bucket, this is dangerous situation. This dog owner, whoever put this dog in the bucket was not doing it right. The dog as well got so tired now being in the bucket, because obviously it was in that enclosure. It didn't want to die either. Anyway, it will think anyone who comes close to that bucket, when it's coming to come out of that bucket, is gonna close it. And that dog doesn't want anything to happen. It just wants to open the bucket and come out and escape. But you open it. The dog is gonna try, because he's gonna think you're the one. You are the one putting it in that bucket in the first place. So he's going to try and chase. No, I'm making assumptions. We do not want this. I'm just trying to make you think more about dreams, because when we're thinking about dreams, I'll say this and you'll think about something and correct me. And then we'll chase you. And to make sure that you actually were doing something you're not supposed to do, to bite you. We don't know. We do not know. This is me adding up things. We do not know. I'm adding up things to make you think about your dreams properly. Because remember, I'm not interpreting it. Because dreams like this, they're so obvious. It will show you how we start, what you were doing in that place, you were in that shop, what you were doing. Do you think what you were doing in the first place, you stopped doing what you were supposed to be doing in the shop, you start looking outside for other things, now you start seeing other things, you start being suspicious and start thinking about other things. You start doing things you're not meant to be doing, you get bitter. You get bitter. Anyway, what is the second one? I was like, okay. What was the other one? I also had a dream in a toilet doing number 2 when I checked my physics, which was beetroot, the one that is not cooked. Ooh, that's not nice. Okay. All right. Okay. Tears. What kind of spirits do you have? Do you know the kind of spirits you have? Because I know others who use that kind of things that are not nice. Anyway, remember all this pooping business is nothing to do with, sometimes it's nothing to do with the poop itself. It's something to do with what they're teaching. Okay? It's nothing to do with what comes out. It's what they're teaching you about you. Pooping beetroots. There's nothing embarrassing in the spiritual side of things. Everything is normal. If you're doing it physically, it's normal in dreams. And it's supposed to be normal in dreams as well. Anyway, we'll get to you. Togoza, Richard, I had a dream with Ibutu. And there was a king's chair. One old man asked me, why am I not sitting on the chair? For how long am I going to be a coward? But when I go for the consultation, Richard, what happened when you go to consultation, Richard? They say I'm self-initiated. Okay. So why are you being a coward? Why are you not sitting on your chair, the rightful where you're supposed to be sitting? Richard, sometimes when you have these Makosi spirits, I do not know if that's your Makosi spirits as well. Sometimes when you have them, they prefer to do things themselves, right? They would prefer to get you on the training themselves, right? So sometimes, like what they're talking to you, they're telling you something. Why are you not sitting on where you're supposed to be sitting? Like a king, you should be sitting on your rightful place. Why are you not doing that? Physically, that means, why are you not doing that? You understand? Why are you not doing that? What is happening to you? If you have been self-initiating, what has been happening? What do you think is happening in your journey at the moment? Because self-initiation for some people, they don't understand it. Once your people start talking to you in dreams, sometimes they already started self-initiating. You know, they already start self-initiating you. But self-initiation, sometimes the way it starts, they'll start working on you first. And then they'll show you where you're going. They'll show you, like, if you're like a king, like they say, you're a king, you should be, as a king, you should behave like one. You should sit where you're supposed to be sitting. As well, in general, you should show them that is, you want that chair. It belongs to you. You understand? So they'll be showing you your things as they're initiating you. So you just have to acknowledge that you're initiating. Unfortunately, as people, we are used to that if we are to become what we're supposed to become, we have to be in a school, meaning that you have to be in a coma of healers, the initiation school of healers, meaning that you have to be in Lifetlong, or you need to be trusting from someone supposed to be trusting you, then you believe that you are initiating you. Sometimes our ancestors, they do not want us to be initiated by others because they do not think others will do them any good, because they think themselves they can do it better than what others can do for you. So they will start initiating you little bit by little bit, depending on your circumstances. Therefore, what I'm saying depending on your circumstances, is that they will start you small, because they will look at your life as in at this particular moment in time. They will start you small bit, but as well, when they see that you pay more attention to their dreams, if they're only talking to you in dream state. So you start paying attention to more dreams, they will get it more, they will give you more, where it becomes obvious that now you're being initiated. And if you have to deal with emotion, that's when you start feeling as well that you do not want to be around other people, you do not want to be this, because they're working on that bit of you. And then sometimes they things like that. It depends on how because remember, initiation is different. Because it's like that. It's different for everyone. But when you have the Makosi spirit, they'll show you the things like this. The Amabutos, and they'll show you the kings. They'll show you your state. They'll show you what where you're coming from, your lineage. You understand? In dreams format, they'll show you that this is where you are. You are from that bit. You understand? Because remember, as people, we're coming from our history. A lot of us, we are coming from the kingship and the queenship. When I'm talking about the kingship and this lineage, where from that kind of bit, we are talking about big stuff. It's just that we don't see that, we don't believe in it as Africans because of what has happened to us. These are big things. Our ancestors will take us to who we are. So they will show you that you are from that beat. So we'll work with you in that beat. They'll actually show you how they were working. As they're training you, they'll be training you. They'll show you how they did things when you are in that kingdom, in that kingship kind of things. They'll be showing you that when we're kings, we work with you like this. There'll be people looking after you like this. There'll be people doing this like you. So your training will involve being like that, where you in that what they call in your palace as the king or queen in your palace, where people are helping you doing this and that. They're teaching you about your culture as well, your tradition. So they'll be teaching you like that. They're taking you back to who? To you, where you're supposed to be now, sitting on your chair, where you're supposed to be sitting on the throne. It's not even a chair, it's a throne. It's bigger than that. Anyway. Okay, that is Richard. So Richard, you need to if they think you should sit on it, you should sit on it. You should let your people know that you're ready to sit on it, but you just don't know how to do it. They should show you how to do it. Togoza Gogo, I want to parula Mandawe, but I'm not sure who can truly help me. You need to ask your people. You need to ask your people. Let's just say maybe you are in a place where you know that this person has got, this one is a Mandawe healer. And I'm saying Mandawe healer is that is someone who can parula, can help you parula, right? You've got, this person, because now some of us we live in towns, so it's not like that person it's not like a village kind of thing where you know each other. You know that one is Parula Mandawe, or that people have been Mandawe paroling everyone. You understand? Sometimes we're in cities, in the suburbs, no one knows about anyone. So you get you get 4 people. You tell your people about the 4 people you've seen who can Parula Mandawe. You say, my people, these are the people that I was thinking of going to help me with this. So which one should I go to out of these 4? Because now we're talking modern, right? Out of these 4, who can I go to? So your people will show you the one that you're supposed to go to, will help you. All right. All right, where was I? Gosh, this phone. Hi. Okay. Okay. Kamohelo. Tobela Kamuhelo, tell us about this too. Siriti. Kamuhelo, you need to watch the video about Siriti. Hilda, always dreaming, being at school, writing exam of accounting, yes. Accounting, you know what accounting involves, right? So you need to try and understand what your people are trying to tell you, what is happening to you physically. If you're a healer, that means there are things that you need to be accounting for, as in accounting, right? Sometimes, if for me, they're showing me it's not, I'm not looking at things properly, like in an accounting kind of way. You need to try and understand accounting, right? What does it involve? If you have never done it, what does it involve? So why will your people be showing you writing the exams of accounting? What is happening to you physically, which is related to accounting? We're talking about money stuff, the financial bit of things. So what is happening to you physically that has to be about accounting, right? Are you doing things? Your finances are not right. Your finances are not right, as in you are not accounting for things properly the way you're supposed to account for things. So your people will show you if you're going to do the exams related to accounting, you're failing. Because in general, there are things that you're not doing properly, as in accounting for things properly. Maybe you ask them to help you with that. I've got a problem, I need money. So your people will show you when, before you get that, you need to learn how to work to deal with money. You need to know how to deal with money. So they'll show you that you'll be doing that bit. So you need to try and understand accounting. Guys, I'm the accountant bit. That's the line I come from. So if I'm talking to you like, okay, Togoza, okay, that's tears. For now, I'm not sure of all of my spirits. Now I'm in church. Okay. All right. All right. Yes, the reason why I ask you about your spirits, when I'm asking about spirits, sometimes our spirits comes like water. You get rains, you get rivers, they'll pop in like that. Rivers, rains, and all that things to do with water, like the water that is coming naturally, like that. You know, floods, things like that. You might not know what the spirits are, but you know that there are people popping into your house, in your places like that with water, right? We're talking about water spirits. But sometimes you might find that with ancestors as well. Sometimes they will be showing you. Remember that if you're doing number 2, you guys, when you're doing things like that, you're relieving. Why is this not working? I could have been Googling that. I've got that problem mentioning that bit. Anyway, so sometimes, especially when it comes to that, guys, I actually wanted to go to the number 2 bit. I think I'll do a video with the number 2s for you. TS, I'll try and do the video about that so it can explain it properly, because it's normal. It's normal as we go to the toilet to do that. It is normal that we do that in the toilet, but sometimes we do it in the toilet. Then we're seeing that, is that right? What comes out, is that right? What is supposed to come out? Because sometimes something that comes out is not right. It means something else. Whatever it is that they're showing you coming out is that you didn't process things properly, so they come out as something that is not normal. So sometimes, you know, it actually depends. I'll do a video on that bit, the pooping bit. Is a normal thing. It's a normal thing, but what comes out, if it's not normal, it's not normal. But well, I'll talk about that properly for you, because it needs a video of its own. It's not something to be cashelad, like to be like just explaining it without actually understanding why we do that. I'm not talking about physical. You do that physically because it is what is supposed to happen. But metaphorical, I'll explain it to you metaphorical. There's so many videos I need to do, guys. I'm just lazy. The English ones, the problem why sometimes I don't explain the videos, the English videos, is because when it comes to metaphors, in English, not only am I supposed to explain things like take it out of physically, I have to go beyond what has been explained in Sotho. In Sotho, it just comes as it is. But for me to explain things in English, I have to go more and add more to explain that naturally when we do things like this is what happens. And add some more things like medical terms as well. When it's like this, it appears like that, is not right like that because of this. So when our ancestors are trying to explain things like that in metaphors, they're trying to say this and this, it means that. And as well, you understand, so it needs me to do a lot of research, like as in proper to explain things properly. Not just say it English to Sotho, otherwise it don't make any sense to others. Okay, and I'm talking about poop at the moment. Okay, now I'm in church. Okay, what are you doing in church? Dreaming being in mountains, doing what, Hilda? Okay, Tobela, crown, okay. Tobela Bahulu once dreamt of a huge lion coming up to me in the jungle, sniffing me, puts its paws on my shoulders, then left. What could this mean? I wasn't scared of anything. That's very good. No in town, that's very good. Well, the ancestors, right? The ancestors, they work like for us to be worthy of them. It means we need to not be fearful. To be worthy to be part of them, we need not to be fearful of things like that, lions. So if you're there and one of the lions is sniffing you, they're checking you up and you're not scared of it. So you're not scared of it. It means you're ready. You're not scared. You're ready to go through whatever it is that lion's going to be bringing, because now they trust that you can deal with whatever that they will bring out to you. So like it's just the same as human being. You sniff someone if you want to see if this person can be your friend and can be a long-term friendship. You will sniff them, but you won't be doing like the lions, right? You won't be like the lion will do, going around you and sniffing, right? You'll be checking them out. Can this person be my friend? Can this person, by sniffing out, you listening to what they're saying. I'm not comfortable around these people. Then you're comfortable, start talking. You need to come to my house. You need to come and cook this. Yes, like my family, I'm coming from South Africa. Yes, you need to visit us in South Africa and stuff like that. You sniff people out first. When you know that you can build a relationship with them, then they are not, you can't be building a relationship with people who are scared of you or people who you are scared of them. So the lion will come and explain your people will come and explain themselves to you. Anyway, what was I? Raphael, I need glasses here. I dreamt at school writing science, mathematics paper, but my challenge is in the dream. I'm struggling to answer the question paper when I was in school. I was the best student, but why I'm struggling in the dream? You're struggling physically with your people. They're just showing you that there are some things that you're struggling with. They'll show you. They'll keep on showing you. So you just have to watch the dreams that comes after that, the mathematics stuff. Remember that when it comes to mathematics stuff, it means they're like deep, big things that your people will be coming up with. And if it's big things, so they'll show you that mathematically you're struggling as well. So they won't be able to give you the big information if you're struggling mathematically in exams. You understand? Because some information, they need to be processed as you write exams in the way you were writing your exams in the dream state. They'll show you some information that they're giving you. It is like that. The struggle is as real as what the struggle is like writing that mathematics or science paper when they're dealing with you. So that's what they're showing you, that they've been trying to give you information, but then when it comes to the exams, to show them that you are able to do whatever they were telling you, to state everything, you understood the dreams, you understood everything, the messages they were giving you, the instructions they give you. It's like this, my child. The information we've been giving you, now we're putting you to the test. to test if you understood what we were telling you. But look at it like this. You're struggling like this. Is like you cannot, it's not that you do not know mathematics, but the struggle is like S is mathematical to you like that, but you can actually, as you know maths, but at the moment you're struggling like this. Something that you, if you were actually to pay attention, do revision properly, you'll be able to write it properly. But because you're not doing the revision, the dreams we are giving you, the information we are giving you, the instructions we are giving you, you are not revising them properly. Because with maths, you need to do revision properly. You need to understand why you multiplying things, why the square root and stuff like that, they become like that, why the answer is supposed to be like that. So just like mathematics, my child, we are putting you to the test. You are not processing properly. It's becoming like that. What you show in the test when you're writing your exams. Okay? Okay. Okay, where was I? What was I? Okay, struggling in the dream. Yeah, struggling in the dream, guys. It just means that you're struggling in real life. Your people are just showing you, you are always thinking that you're ready. You're always thinking that you're ready, right? You're ready, man. But your people are showing you, yes, even as we thought you were ready. But let's just show you. Now let's put you in the exam and we're showing you. You're actually not studying. Guys, it's the same. Just think about in real life. If you go in the exam, you're struggling to get the answers for that paper, and you studied it properly, you revised it properly, you went there, you'll understand why you were sitting in that exam room writing that paper and you got confused. Because you know, it's either you got confused in the exams because you got overwhelmed when you're looking at the paper, or you were looking at the paper and then some things were running in your mind why the answers became like that. You know why every time you go and sit for exam, for something that you know, as you know, like mathematics, when you go in there writing it, you struggle. You will know why, right? It's because I get panicky. It's because I just forget everything. It's because I start panicking about time. It's because they're showing you that this is how it is like in real life for you. It's because I'm writing this exam, but somehow this paper looks like something that I didn't study. Everything that I studied is not there. That one I didn't study. Your people are just showing you. You need to study everything, because you do not know what kind of where we're going to be testing you. We are giving you information. We are telling you to go and do research. We are asking you to do this and that. So don't just come up with, I've studied everything you were showing me in dreams. No, I studied everything you're showing me in dreams. Even me, I was going out of the way doing research and trying to understand things more. When an exam comes, it doesn't look like something you've never seen. That one was not with my ancestors. It's not something that my ancestors showed me in the dream state, but I went and studied it outside, right? I understood it properly. They showed me that plant, but I understood that plant, for it to grow, it needs this and this and that, because I had to study it properly outside. I needed to know how much water do I need to put in that plant, where towards the sun, where do I need to put it, where the sun is going to be getting it to that plant properly. My ancestors, they just show me planting this thing, but me, I went all out of the way. When is the right time to plant it, and is this place, the environment, the right way? I went and studied around that plant, so that your ancestors will show you in the dream state that this is how you are, my child. You did everything, even did more. That's why in the exam you actually go there and just they show you filling in, writing every things in the mathematical exams, and even putting notes. This is simple, my ancestors. It is simple even for your standards. Please next time test me better. So they'll show you doing those things. Don't worry, they'll get you. They'll get you in nicely. They'll get you there. They'll get you there. Okay, where was I? Okay. Togoza Gogo, what does it mean, dreaming always being in a dirty toilet? Did I struggling? Okay. What are you doing in the dirty toilet, and why? What are you doing in the dirty toilet? Okay, dirty guys is very different. Think about it as in physical terms, right? If you physically go in a dirty toilet, do you go and you see a dirty toilet and you think, oh my gosh, I cannot hold it, I just have to sit here? Or you get in the dirty toilet and you think, oh my gosh, this is dirty. For me to sit here, you will have to force me to do it. I'm going to go out, I'm going to hold it until I get to the clean one and do it. Or you're going to be thinking, look, this is dirty, but I'm going to just clean around where I'm supposed to be sitting and comfortable and do whatever needs to be done. Or I'm going to go in there. Oh, it really depends. Just think about it physically, as in general. A dirty toilet, when you go in there, what do you think? What comes to your mind? Because your ancestors, they want to show you. When you go in that dirty toilet, what were you doing in the dream? You went in, you saw it was dirty. What did you do yourself in a dirty place? Even now, you went in a dirty place because you wanted to relieve yourself. What the hell is that word? That word is just going to frustrate me now. What do you do, guys? What do you do to get the thing out, the number one or number two? What is the right word? What is it called? That word is going to drive me nuts because now questions are going to come with that. Anyway, what are you? Why were you in the dirty toilet in the first place? Okay, you went to the dirty toilet because you wanted something out, right? You wanted to do 1, 2, or 3. But what did you do when you found it like that? Was it necessary for you to be in there? Crown Town, Kinalewam, Mamutik, Mhokolosh. Crown is my stage name when I'm singing. Kialeboga baholo thobela leboga mamutiki mohologosh thobela. Okay, Thobela Raphael Thokozagogo, please in the future when you teach about beads, can you also include the rope search in combination with the beads? Okay, I've never used well, I use the wool, isn't it? Okay. Togoza Tembisa, could you please help me understand this dream? I dreamed walking barefoot with my mom and tell her that I'm actually not prepared to go with her because I'm not wearing shoes. Myself, not prepared to go with her where? Why are you not prepared to go with her? Okay, that's nice. That's nice. In church, ukupula umoya, like your. What is ukupula umoya? Now, just you're starting to. I'm starting to think about other things now with you. Okay. Some spirits, right? They when they're coming to you, they will show you they're coming through while you're in church, right? You'll be in church, you'll see yourself coming through, the spirits coming through you. Because you're in church, meaning that you're in a place where you can be helped for that spirit to come out. I don't know, Ukopola is what, guys? This is Naso Ukopola. Umoya. What is Ukupula Umoya? Guys, help us here. Guys, we are here to help each other. Some of us, we get lost in languages. Okay. Victor, I went there to pee. So it's dirty. You go to pee, and you obviously, if you're a man, you're just going to go and pee and come out, right? Because toilets, anyway, they end up being dirty most of the time. Excuse me. Okay. So what was worrying you in that dream? Because now this one, it will even show if this is something that is bothering you. Victor, it will show you in the dream that when you're going in that toilet, you're bothered by the fact that you're seeing a dirty toilet, and the toilet that you always, go into, they are dirty. For other people, some people are like that, they will leave toilets dirty anyway. So for you in the dream, you'll be thinking as well, Why am I going in this dirty place? Or why is this toilet always dirty? Why is it always dirty? Some toilets, some people, they don't leave them clean, guys. I'm talking about as in toilets for the public. Okay, because some people, they really do not care. They just go there and mess the whole place. People can come and clean and clean and clean. People just comes and go and make it dirty. When you go yourself, do you go and you see it's dirty? Do you complain? Or depending on what kind of toilet it is as well, you go and you ask, why are this toilet always dirty? Like in the dream, you complain in the dream, why is this toilet always dirty? Who's supposed to be cleaning here? Guys, remember, it's not, these dreams are not only about what the place is. It is how we deal with situations, right? How you deal with, normally, even when you are a healer, even when you're still training, you will go through this. You need to be aware of the place that you're in. You need to compare the place that you're in symbolic time. In symbolic time, what does it mean to you as in physical? When you go to public toilets, you always go to public toilets, you find them clean or you do not find them clean. If you find them clean, you get impressed, oh, this is good, these people are doing their job, because as general public, we're supposed to go to places where they're supposed to be clean. If it's not clean, why? What is happening with the management here? Are they not looking after their toilets? Because they get money, they get paid to make sure that we go into clean places. So when you go to those places, remember that now your ancestors, they want you to work on what? How you deal with situation, whether you are aware of certain things, how you deal with things that are not right or they are right, they look right, wrong to you, what you do about it, how you do, because all these things they're showing you is that they're teaching you how to deal with people as in general. So you're going in the toilets, the toilet is always dirty. You go in there, you don't complain, you just go wee and come out because you relieved yourself. Relieved? Relieved. What is the weight, guys? What is that weight? You weed, but I want the right weight. Anyway, you've done what you're supposed to be doing. You're leaving it as well like that. You do not care. You become like everyone else. I do not care whether it's clean or dirty. As long as I've done what I wanted to do, I'm fine. Or you become that citizen who's going to try to find out, why are the public toilets always like that? Why are people not cleaning public toilets? Because public toilets, they're supposed to be hygienic. They're supposed to be right for people who are using them. Because dirty places are not good. Mentally, it's not good for you. Go in that place where it's dirty. Mentally, you're just going to go in there. It's dirty. You're going to be a mess. Why am I doing here? Obviously, I'm winning, but seriously. You understand? They are showing you as well that when you see situations, things that are not right, are you able to talk about them? Are you able to deal with people who are supposed to be making sure that those places are supposed to be clean as you're expecting them to be? Or you just in general in real life do not care? You will see things that are not right, they're dirty, they are not right, you just leave them. If other people don't care, even me, I don't care. As long as I can do whatever, I can tiptoe, jump where it's dirty, and jump and go and wee. I'm just going to leave it like that. Jump out, and forget. Until next time when I go again, I'm going to do the jumping again. So people are just showing you that in general, you need to correct that bit of you. You need to, when things are not right, they are not as they're supposed to be in general, the way you're expecting them to be. You need to open your throat chakra, talk about it, express it. Because as a person who's going to be dealing with community, you need to be representative for the community. A public toilet, which is what I think you're going to, a public toilet is for the community, right? The community need to go into a clean place, even though they're going there to do the dirty. But it needs to be clean as well. It needs to be regularly cleaned, right? Because symbolically, in physical terms, it's supposed to be a clean place, right? Even though we know that some people will wee on the floor, right? But when you see that someone is weed on the floor, you're telling people the toilet is wet on the floor because someone might trip on it, on that wee. Someone might trip. Someone might not be like as aware as you, might trip, fall down, break their head, get blood falling. Oh gosh. I didn't mean to go there. But in the worst case scenario, someone might do that. So we need to think about the community when we are healers or soon to be healers. Our people will set us in certain places. In this case, I would say the setting is the toilet, the public toilet. In your house, you do not expect the toilet to be dirty. In the public space, as a community person, a healer or healer to be, supposed to be looking after your community. So you go to a public place, it needs to be as expected clean. If it's not clean, you ask around, why is it not clean? You understand? Because they are opening that chakra. But I do not know yet your case, because your people will be showing in that toilet what is happening when you're thinking, when you're going in there, what you're thinking about. Okay. All right. Tears. Okay. All right. Ukukhuphula might be translated to raise. Okay. All right. Yes, that's why I was asking what kind of spirits you're carrying, because your dreams are heading towards that, the spirit that I'm thinking of. But I cannot go there. That's why I was asking if you have any, if you do not know you've got other spirits, if you have had any dreams with like that, waters being a lot of it in your dreams and stuff like that. Because now if you are in church, you get to raise the spirit as well. Which spirit are you raising? Okay, my charger is, what time is it? Okay, guys, I need to get my phone charged. Where's the charger? I need to get my phone charged. Guys, give me 2 seconds, I guess. My internet is not working properly. Oh, gosh. All right. Where were we? Guys, remember it's Tuesday. I'm here. Okay, reconnected. All right, we're back. I apologize. My battery went flat, because that's what happens if you stay for long. I charge this to 100%, but 2 hours, I guess, is too long for the battery. So let's see. Remember that it's Tuesday, guys. I'm here. My ancestor spirits and guides are allowing me and to help wherever I can help. Okay, so where was I? All right, to raise tears. I used to have dreams with my water in Amabai, in water, swimming under the water and fetching. So some of the dreams are bits red and white. Yeah. The reason why I'm asking you about the spirits, the water spirits, tears, is because some of them, they come out like that. They can show you coming. They can show you like with them being in church, then they're coming out for you. It's easy for you to come out. They are able to come out spiritually in the church because they're just showing you sometimes things like that. They can do it like that, or sometimes it depends. If you see that you are able to raise a spirit and it happens, it comes out, that means the spirit is already activated. Sometimes when that spirit is activated as well, depending on what spirit you're carrying, but since you're here on my channel with what you're asking me about that number 2 thing, kind of dreams, they will be showing you dreams in that format, especially when normally when it's like when they're trying to tell you that you're not doing some things right. You understand? They'll be using that beat. You understand? They can show you in using that beat, which is not pleasant to be seeing in dreams, but they'll be showing you like that. But as well, they'll be vocal about it. They'll let you know who they are, those spirits as well. They wouldn't just come out with water and water without them letting you know what they are. They'll let you know, as in dreams, or even hearing, you will hear that they are like this. We are these water spirits. You'll hear it in your ears, or you'll hear it, someone telling you in dreams, like you've got these spirits, understand? Or they'll show you, they'll show you, you'll be talking to someone, oh, for me, my people have these spirits. You'll be talking, so it just means that they're making you that become aware that your spirit is this, right? Or you'll be there thinking, you hear the water spirits, the name of the water spirits. You hear it, the water spirit, they keep on reminding you, we are like this, we are like this. You think, did I hear that? Did I not hear? But all they're just saying is that you've got these water spirits. But sometimes we do not become aware of that. But when they get to that stage where you are in church now, they're showing you like that. So it means they were, if that's what I'm thinking, they were being activated. So that means they'll be able to work with you properly, meaning that you can directly go to them. Meaning that you can directly go to your people, your ancestors, you can directly go to your spirits, it's activated. But then they'll be, it depends how they work with us, because they work with us differently. So I'm just sharing this for you to be aware of that. All right. I used to, okay, that's just that. All right, that is just that. My second dream, that's Tembisa, okay, my second dream. Oh, Tembisa didn't answer that one. Okay, Tembisa maybe is not here. Is I'm in a marketplace with my boyfriend. We go into a shop and I see shirt I like and he wants to buy, but I don't want him to buy, but he takes out 400 and insists on paying. Okay, we need to talk more about these dreams. Okay, so yes. So yes, a lot of dreams, guys, our people, the way they communicate with us, they'll communicate with us, they'll be showing us how we are, like, as in general, how we are with other people and stuff like that. Because remember, these dreams, they'll be correcting you. They will be showing you you're doing right. They'll be showing you the kind of obstacles you're dealing with. They'll be showing you that for you to move forward, you need to correct this bit. Remember that for you to move forward, you need to correct this bit. Meaning that they'll be showing you in dream what your problem is. Then they'll be watching you as well. Like I keep on saying, they'll be watching you. They will see how you're managing around people, because you would have seen the dream. You would have seen the thing that needs to be corrected. You'll be now trying to correct it. Actually doing things to correct it. That is the difficult bit. You'll be trying to correct, because some things it's not easy to correct, but you'll be trying to correct that. You'll be trying to correct that. When you get to the place where your people can see that you really have tried really hard to correct it, then they will move on to show you the next thing you need to work on as well, because they have to work with us like that. Because guys, you need to try to understand our ancestor spirits and guides. They're not only coming to give us gifts, they're coming to counsel us, to give us therapy, to help us be better human beings. So to help us be better human beings, they'll be helping us focus on things that are a big of a problem for us. So they'll be helping us correct those bits. You know what I'm saying this is that as people, I say this every week, right? As people, we sometimes, this is our problems. We have issues. We have issues. We do not know how to do. I'm just going to give you an example with my life as in general, as in things that could go wrong, right? Do not know how to deal with my kids, my children. I do not know how to deal with my husband. I do not know how to deal with my immediate family members. I do not know how to deal with the Batwasana when they come here. I do not know how to deal with others from outside. People outside when I'm walking to the shops. I do not know how to deal with the shop people when I go there. I go to find that something is not there in the shelf. It's probably in the storage. I do not ask the shop people. I just go home upset it's not there. You understand? So it is a problem, right? That will be the problem. When I'm telling my people that I do not know why my life is like this, my life sucks, my people start showing me. Your life sucks, yes. Look at this issue. They start taking me to, they start using things that I know and I understand. They start taking me to school. They start taking me to shops, meaning that I know what I'm supposed to be like in shops. They start taking me to the buses. They know how I'm like in the buses. They start taking me to places that I know, I understand, I've seen. They start using things that I know, animals I know. They start collect everything, meaning that they will use me being depending. They'll use me being in around rivers, how I behave. Me being around animals in the zoo, how I behave. And what I'm thinking about when I'm looking at things. I'm looking at things that are not right, things are right. What am I thinking? What am I saying? You understand? To correct me. It's related to what is happening to me in general. But they have to use different things to explain it. Is this an important thing? Is this like this is not too much important, but it is an issue. This is very, 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 is a dangerous thing for you. You are dangerous. You put me in the car. You see me running through, driving a car with my eyes closed like this and saying, ancestors, you take off. So ancestors will be showing me that you're too much. You don't even want to be doing things yourself. You want others to do things for you. They will show me in the car driving and say, I'm not going to hit any other cars. My ancestors will take over. You understand? So they'll show me that like I fail to take responsibility. They'll show me in dream state like I'm like that. So they'll use everything that I understand. They'll use me being around people eating and stuff like that. They'll show me how I'm doing things because everything is symbolic to me. It will be symbolic to me. I understand that in restaurant you're supposed to do this. They'll show me the kind of restaurant that I understand. Even different restaurant, different things like McDonald's, how I'll behave in McDonald's, how I'll behave in restaurant that I think is posh, how I behave in there. So they'll put me there to show me, correct this bit about you. You've got issues like this. It needs to be corrected like that. I mean, seriously, look at you. Decision making, they'll show me cooking for people. And I cooked in small size, one pot for 10 people. Maize meal, my people will show me. You do not even think proper. You cannot even account for 10 people. You cook in small pot. What do you think people are going to be eating? You forgot even to cook something that they're going to be eating that maize meal with. You forgot. You were there. You forgot. People start coming in. You start running around. They see you running around. You're sweating. Your people are showing you. You're like this in general, my child. You don't plan things properly. You don't think ahead. You don't think about who's coming in, things like that. But they're not saying people coming in, but they use me cooking because I know that in size 1, I can actually finish size 1 maize meal on my own. You know. But then they're showing me because it's symbolic to me. I understand what it is. Size 1 will fit how many people, right? They'll use something that is symbolic to me. I understand it very well. And show me. They're trying to correct what I'm like with my decision making as in general. Problem solving skills. Look at you now, my child. Where can we put you? Let's just give you mathematics. Mathematics is not even test, my child. We're just putting you in a class. We're showing you, my child, what you are like when it comes to actually putting 1 and 1 together to make it 2, right? They put me in class. It's not an exam. I'm writing there. My teacher standing in front of me. She's saying, Yesterday I showed you that 1 plus 1 equals 2. But today I'm just adding another 1. I'm saying 1 plus 2 equals 2 plus. So it's like 2 plus 1. The teacher is standing in front of me. What is it equal? I can't even think. Is it minus? Is it? So am I minusing 1? Am I multiplying now? Am I multiplying 2 plus? The teacher is saying, I said add 1. And I'm just confused. And it's like, is it 2? Is it 2? I'm looking at the teacher. Is it 2? My people are just showing me like what I'm like in general. I've got an issue here. I'll be like, I can't even solve my own problems. They're using mathematics. You understand? So they'll correct us like that in real life. Guys, we are not like we know everything. That's why we need ancestors. We need ancestors to correct us. They take us from the physical state. They take us in dreams. They make us fall asleep. And then they show us what our problems are so that we need to deal with it. Because there in the dream state, you cannot fake it. You become yourself. You forgot you're dreaming. You become yourself. You're not pretending to ancestors. So they'll show you that, look at you. This is you. You understand? So you just need to work out what it is that they're trying to correct you in. Anyway, this one. Okay. Okay, Togo's cheers. Togola Lindy, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you for some time. I've just graduated. Oh, no wonder. No wonder. Woo, no wonder we haven't been seeing you. Hey, from our water spirits. Wow, meeting them was beautiful. Which ones, Lindy? Which ones? So now we know how to greet you. Which ones was it? Which one did you graduate from? Hey, you don't see people. People are busy preparing for exams. They are meeting their people. Congratulations. Ooh, that's nice to hear, Lindy. That is nice. But we need to know how to greet you as well. With accolades as well, we need to know which one to use. Because when you graduate, you get the accolades. Meaning that you're no longer just someone. Your name starts with Makosi or Ndawe or something else. I'm using the ones I know. Anyway, so that is interesting, guys. It's interesting, this journey. It's interesting. Oh, it's 2 hours. It's not long. So yes, so that's what it is all about. Did I miss someone there? Okay. All right. I don't think I've missed anyone. Can you believe I'm actually doing that? Going down. So that's just that. So it's good, isn't it? This journey is wonderful. It's wonderful, and we've got graduate here. We are on the gosh, Lindy. Sometimes you guys need to come here and we do. You can guest up here. Guys, you've been on here for long, so we need to know how you guys your journey has been like, if your people allow. So that others as well can see how it is like from others. Guys, if you want to guest appear on my channel as an initiate, you're welcome to. All right, your ancestors willing, right? So if your ancestors are happy with that, as an initiate, as being on a journey, so I can interview you. Guys, it's like I'm now like in the mode for the interviewing beat. Can you believe it? I'm in the interview beat just because I was with my husband talking to him like on camera, like asking him questions. I feel like I'm ready. Anyway, so yes. So if you feel like when you want to appear as an initiator stuff, you started your channel or your whatever as a gobel, whatever you are, you're welcome. Anyway, so that is just that. So what is happening with you guys? My internet is still not coming on this one. My Wi-Fi is just horrible. This room doesn't, the Wi-Fi is not good. So what is happening, guys? Remember, it's Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm here to talk to you about things that I'm here for the good of my community. Remember that. So I'm not here on yes, I'm here to just help those who need. Do not ever feel that your questions or whatever you want to share. Remember, you share only things that you're going through. Don't share things that you hear from others, because as spiritual people, we want to be able to help each other. By helping each other is that we talk about things that we are experiencing, not what other people are telling us out there, things that we are experiencing. Because I believe that this is about us sharing, not talking about others, but sharing, giving each other ideas and sharing information about spirituality. Remember that. That is just, it's not about only dreams. Dreams, obviously, we are dreamers anyway. We are travelers. So we talk about dreams a lot. But remember, I guess I'll just leave it there. So that's just that. So what do you want to talk to me about? Yes, I'm burning incense, sage. I like to just as well, you know what they call it, when the smoke is, just imagine, picture myself sitting around the fire and getting all that smoke, inhaling all that smoke. But in this pattern, inhaling the sage. Because guys, I would love to be sitting around the fire and talking to you guys. I love that. That is just me. I will enjoy myself so much like that. Actually, I can stay the whole night talking to you if I'm sitting around the fire. So we can talk about proper spiritual people. I need to try and get that here to sort it out, so I can talk to you like that, because I love that bit. That's what when I go to South Africa, that's what I always look forward to, sitting around the fire outside, you know, just keep on doing that, like keep on putting the wood nicely together so the fire can keep on burning. Anyway, guys, I guess you guys don't have any more questions that you don't want to share any more things. So I guess this is what we'll do. I guess this is how we end, isn't it? Because there's not much to talk about. Anyway, because remember that this is about me being open to help people who need help. So if you don't have anything that you need help with, so I guess I'll call that we our ancestor spirits and guides, they've exhausted us. Is that the right way? Yes. So yes, we'll talk about other things, guys. We'll do this again next Tuesday, and I guess that's what it is all about. We'll talk about things that are worrying us spiritually, things that we need to talk about, things that will help us grow, and things that we find as obstacles as well, as dreamers as well. And remember, guys, do not forget that every time when you're talking to your people and you get something, like if I'm telling you that I'm thinking your dream is like this, it's like that, just like this, you need to go back to your people. I had it like that, my people. You've seen me watching Akatlokulu's channel, and that dream that has been confusing me that you sent me, Akatlokulu said that, I understood it like this. Is that what you meant? So that they can tell you if that's what they meant or it's not what they meant. Remember that you always do that. You do that all the time, because anyone who's interpreting your dreams, only when they've been given permission to go in your dream state with you. Like when I'm saying to go in your dream state with you, given permission to go in there. Your people are allowing my people to look into their dreams, to explain them using my things that they will want to share in common. They will allow them. But when we're talking like this, we are not interpreting dreams. We're just talking about dreams, and I'm explaining to you how mine are being explained to me, so that you can look at yours as well properly. Remember, the people who send you the dreams are the ones that you're supposed to go back to them to get them to explain the dreams to you properly. Otherwise, if you do not do that, you'll have a problem. You're going to get information from there. You're not going to be pleased. You're going to go out there as well. You're not going to be pleased. You're going to be going out there as well. You're going to be pleased. You're not going to be pleased. You're going to go out there. You're not going to be pleased. Your people are going to be telling you something. You're going to be confused. Too much information from everywhere, stressing you, because the people are supposed to make everything clear to you. You are not directing them. You're externally outsourcing. You are outsourcing. You're trying to, okay, let's not put it there. So anyway, we need to go back to our ancestor spirits and guides, because they will be able to advise us properly. Remember that they are the ones sending those dreams. They are the ones behaving like, they're the ones. Guys, remember, dreams is a setting, right? I keep on telling you that. Guys, you should never forget that. It is a setting. It's your ancestor spirits and guides setting situations for you, putting your friends in there, putting your families in there, putting other people that you don't know in there, and putting animals in there. Everyone behaving the way they're supposed to behave. Remember, they've been given like scripts. You act this way. We want to see what this person, our person, we want to help our person to do the right things. Now, let's see if this person is going to be thinking properly as they're supposed to be thinking as a human being and behaving the way we're expecting them to behave. Or else we'll correct them. They see you, they show you behaving in that film. You do not do well. You did well. You see, you're thankful. Even you are happy. But if you're not happy, your people will keep on setting up. Okay, maybe she didn't understand, or he didn't understand dogs. Let's use other animals. Maybe when we use these animals, this person will see them properly, because dogs, they might look like other things, that they look like animals, but they are not. They might look like wild animals, or wild animals might look like dogs. This person didn't actually see that this was wild dog, or this was like a domestic dog. This person has got a problem with seeing things properly. So let's try something else, because now we've seen our child. The issue is the way she sees things. It's the way she sees things. Let's try better with this. Let's use plants, because with plants, we're going to use colors. Because this person now, the way they see, because remember, they work with you with how you are, right? As in general. Let's use plants. Or with plants, we're using these colors. The person with colors, they tend to remember dreams, or they tend to see things properly. They tend to act properly, because this person is like that. Colors attract them better. Now we're going to use colors in dreams. A lot of your dreams, you see a lot of colors, symbolic things. They're trying to work with you with symbolic things. You see yourself tracking things, stuff like that, because your people, they know you understand that, symbols, right? You don't understand like other things. You understand symbolic things. You see your dreams are filled with that. That is when your ancestors, they're working with you around what you are like. Because with me, I understand things like that. With you, as in general, you understand things like that. That's why you see other people, they go to school, they will be learning and learning and learning, they will fail because the teacher didn't do things properly for them. They didn't try to teach them in a way that they will understand. Some people, they do not want you to say 1 + 1 by talking with mouth, 1 + 1 = 2. They want you to put these two together, to say, we're putting 1 pen. We're adding this lipstick. We're putting them together. Count them. Because you understand by seeing things. You do not understand by hearing things. So your people will work with you like that in dream state as well. Remember that. So that's just that. Okay. Oh, Makosi. Makosi Lindy. Wow. So are you going to put Makosi on your name now? Hey, Marcos, Raphael, Piri, Gogo, we appreciate you. Thank you for helping us walk the road. Oh, thanks, Raphael. Thank you. Richard, thank you, Gogo. Thank you. That's nice, guys. It's nice to hear that. Oh, Makosi. Hey, umuntu wethu lo mus. Hey, Lindiwe, you're one of us. From is it from queen to queen? From queen to queen. Is that how you say it? Hey, the English language as well will take us out of from queen to queen, or from the that lineage to one of us. The way we talk to each other is gonna be different now. Is that when we greet each other, we need to do the makosi, to acknowledge that we are carrying who? Those people with us, the big ones with us. So makosi. So that is what it's all about, guys. That's when the greetings make sense to others. That's when you see when you're meeting your people, when you say makosi, makosi, then we're taking each other back. We're gonna be understanding we are in this together. You know, like we'll be talking about the thrones. So the throne that you're sitting on, makosi Lindiwe, the throne that you're sitting on, what did you use? What kind of things did you use? What did you use to do your throne? Or with the crown you're wearing, what beads did you use? Which from this sea did you get the beads? That's when the people from the same, the Makosi people are talking to each other, isn't it, when they meet? And now your people, I do not want to say servants. I do not want to say that because it's not right. But we are Makosi people means that we have people bringing us teas, guys. We need to be honest. We've got people bringing us teas. Unfortunately, I have to make it my own. I have to make my own tea, and I'm not meant to. My people have already told me in the dreams that with what I'm carrying, I'm not supposed to be making my own teas, guys. No, I am not supposed to. Even this incense, I'm not supposed to be burning it myself. Someone should be burning it for me, meaning that I'm supposed to be telling someone that I want to smell something. Incense, sage. And then someone should be making me smell it. Like someone making it smell it. Not me burning things and burning my fingers as Makosi. Guys, we're talking reality now. Okay, Tembisa, I dreamt walking barefoot with my mom. It looked like we're going into public space like a mall. And then what happened? What happened? Guys, barefoot as well, it really is symbolic as well. It's symbolic. It's symbolic. Remember, it's symbolic. Walking barefoot is symbolic for everyone. Someone in my village, walking barefoot is normal. Unless if it's really, really hot. You understand? Symbolic. Sometimes people might be showing you that, you know, where you're going as well, what you're wearing, what you're not wearing. Considering where you will be, how are you feeling when you're there? Is it for you? How are you feeling about it? Are you walking there in a mall of Africa, confident, walking barefooted, and people looking at you because they know you carrying ancestors that do not need this kind of shoes because they want you to take you back to the roots. So how are you feeling as well when you're walking there barefooted? You understand? Because it will be telling us about you as well. You understand? Because working barefoot is, you know, there's a lot of things. So that is just that. Anyway, that's just that, guys. I think 2:38, guys. How come we've been talking for 2 hours 38 minutes? I thought I've been here for too long. How come that is 2 hours? Anyway, I'm here. And I'm here. My ancestors are allowing. Remember that is Tuesday, guys. Tuesday, I've talked to my people and my people are happy for me to give my services for free. So that's what I'm doing here. Remember that. When I'm here on Tuesday. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing my work, community work. So what is happening? Olga, good to see you here. Can a person partner with money, and does it matter what kind of coins you use? It really depends. Did your people show you to partner with money, Olga? Did your people show you to partner with money? Remember partly, you're directed by your people. Remember the reason why we have ancestors is that they're going to be showing you how they do things themselves. Remember that. They will show you that in our family we want things to be done like this. Otherwise you'll be doing things wrong, my child. This is how we do things. They will show you in dreams. You've been doing things wrong. This is how we want you to do them. But if they show you using coins to partner, we're using coins, my child, because this is what we want you to be thinking about, that you're partnering with coins. It means you, as you're giving out that money as well, you're giving it out there to us. You want us to give you in return. Because that's how they want to talk to you. Remember, you do things that your people want you to do. Don't, especially when it comes to things that are serious, you need to do them with the way your people are guiding you to do them. Remember that. Yes, I saw money in dreams and it was my 50 cents and lower coins. So were you partnering with them? Were you partnering with that money? Were you partnering with the money? Because if you were partnering with the money, maybe that's how your people will communicate with you. You will need to do it the way they showed it to you. They show you throwing coins in the river and talking. I'm putting this money for you. I want money back in return, in paper. You understand? They'll show you doing that and talking in that dream. I want it back in return in coins because I can give it freely to you. Oh no, not in the river, because my people wouldn't like that. No, my people wouldn't like. They show you throwing money somewhere. They say, you're saying to them, I want you to do this, to do that. Like you're telling them, I'm giving you this money, depending on where you're partnering. I want it back in return, in paper format, physical. You understand? They'll show you in dreams that this is how you'll do it. So they will, you'll be guided. But dreams, money in dreams, it means different things, guys. It means different things. But if they're showing you doing particular thing, it means they want you to do it in that particular way. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, some people, they do differently. How to partner? You partner the way your people are showing you need to partner. Guys, when I'm saying this, I mean it. Even if I was with someone comes to me, to ask me how am I supposed to partner, they've given me their money for consultation. They're asking me how I'm supposed to partner. I will tell them, go back to your people. Ask your people to show you how you need to partner for them. And there are people without faith. They will show them how they need them to partner. I will tell them, you can do this in the meantime. Do it like that. But ask your people to tell you specifically how to do it. That is how it is, our work. Because our ancestor spirits and guides, they want us to do the right thing, the right way for them. Remember that. Okay. Yes, that is just that. That's just that, isn't it? So yes, I think we've done everything, and I'm seeing a lot of people that I haven't been seeing for a long time. Olga, what's been happening in your journey? Okay. What was I? Guys, how come my phone is gone like that? Yes, I saw money in dreams. Oh, okay, I'm reading that again. Okay. All right. Yes, guys. Yeah, so that means we are done, isn't it? We're done. You guys don't have any. Remember, we can come again and talk about things. What time is it? Guys, I had time to be here to offer my services, but you guys don't have anything to talk about. You good, you're living large. So I think I've done what I was meant to come here and do, and I'm glad that a lot of our people, a lot of us are going forward in this journey. Yes, we soldier on, Olga. We soldier on. That's what it is all about, and that is why I'm here, Olga. That is why I'm here. That is why on Tuesday I'm here. I'm here. I can lie down here and talk to you because I know how it is, how it feels like, how difficult it is. So that's why when I'm here, you need to make use of me. Make it not difficult. When I'm saying make use of me, I'm talking about spiritually. Things that, sometimes, things people need to talk about. You need to talk about spiritual things. Because we're not going to be talking about other things. Yes, thank you, yes, thank you. And remember, it is not only me sharing as well. As I'm sharing like this, I'm learning as well from you. Remember that. It is never just someone being there on doing that. It's always an exchange. Spiritually, even my people, they're getting something. They will be using whatever that I've been talking to you about here and making me learn about other things as well. So it's an exchange. It's always an exchange. It's always an exchange. Whenever you're sharing with someone something, you're exchanging information with someone. You're asking questions that person doesn't know. You're exchanging, you're reminding them of something they don't know that they will be able to learn about. That's what it's all about. I always look at things in that way, an exchange. Anyway, that is what it's all about, isn't it, guys? We've been here, and you guys are now watching the map of Africa on my face, right? So anyway, we will talk again about other things, and I'll come and explain the I think a lot of people, someone asked about the what they call it, this cloth, the ancestral cloth. So I'll come and talk to you about ancestral cloth in English. The only reason that I haven't posted anything about them is because I have to go and explain the animals, why the ancestors will use the animals, and then explain it in physical terms to make you understand why our people will use those kind of animals. So that it makes sense to English speakers, because in Sotho people will understand it. Like when you're explaining, you don't need in English. You can't just say, "Oh, that cloth is worn by auntie." Why, auntie? So you need to try and explain it in an English in the format that it will be understandable. That's why I haven't explained it. Even the other one was what the ngwe, the leopard print, this leopard print thing, like why ancestors chose that. So I have to explain it properly in English. So this is why I haven't been explaining. I haven't done the English version of it, but I'll do it. So bear with me with that one. I'll do it properly. So that is just that. Hello to guys, and thank you for joining me. Makosi, Ewela, Ndauwe, Mulumele, greeting you in the way, and Rabuti and Khanyang, Rekhanyang Kamuka, and you guys Khanya, Rekhanyang. Until next time, Rabuts.